We right back with it. Today I want to touch on, drag the cover off of it, just uh, Alzheimer's disease, which the info is saying it typically occur in old people, or dementia. But we can see that the diminishing of the mental ain't only happening to old people though. It ain't just happening to old people. It's happening to everybody. The system we caught up in, well, I ain't caught up in it. Actually, you gotta detach yourself. How you do that? You detach yourself with the truth. Anybody that can, or anybody that's just even telling you things that's diminishing your character, they ain't for you. How the hell you care about me, but you giving me all the info that's not helping me, that's not gonna help me get to where I'm trying to go? So, yeah, I just want to touch on this dementia thing, and the data showing, the data says CDC is saying that by 2060 this disease should be doubled. It should be then doubled by 2060. So they saying in the future it should be more dumbass people that we can just lie to, and we pretty much can get them to do anything we want they ass to do. So, but if you for the people, how the fuck you know that? I mean, like, how do you know? Why are you dumbing the people down? But I'm sorry, we gotta stay on topic. But this dementia, it was a guy named Alois Alzheimer that they tried to coin. He was German physicist or whatever he wanted to be, or they wanted to label him. But he uh coined, or they saying he coined again. He it was another guy that did research on this 5 months before Alois Alzheimer was supposed to give his speech on it. So his name was Solomon Carter Fuller. He was an American. He looked like an Indian, like us, but he was just trying to fit in. American, like the Americans trying to do today, trying to fit in with all this false ass knowledge and all this. I sound smart, but are you really smart? And smart people don't boast. Smart people don't boast about what they actually know anyway. They lifting people up. They putting people higher than, you know what I mean, where they should be. They see a person diminishing, then they're going to try to raise that person, help raise that person. But, and it's funny because they don't talk about Solomon Fuller doing any more research on this. Now, remember, I just said he spoke on this 5 months prior, and he said the same thing that I'm about to tell you, and Alzheimer wanted to coin it, or he was just a German physicist. So you see these people, the Germans, and the another guy did it too, the Spanish people, man. You can see these people are in a lot of history and stories doing a lot of ornery shit. These Spaniards and these Germans. But Alzheimer said this comes from compulsive masturbation. Compulsive masturbation. So what we doing? We chasing women. You got porn out now. You got women on the internet twerking. You what else? I was just about to say is shit. You can get on apps or damn just the internet period and see that shit everywhere. Sex is damn everywhere because they want you just being wild with your essence. You know what I'm? They just want you to just die fast. And if you, cause even with a woman, you can use her like you just compulsively just wasting away. So by the time you 40, 50, 60, which is still even kind of young for a being, because my daddy is still 60 plus and he still can lift shit, bend down. He just still active. He's an active old man. And you can tell who is and who is not taking care of themselves. So dementia's dealing with compulsive masturbation. When you are just continuously losing your life force, you losing pieces of you constantly. And this could mess up like even knowing people's names. This can mess up even knowing what you got to do for the day or whatever the case may be. Like you just losing memory. They can tell you it's not affecting the conscious, but we can see it affecting the people every day we look. And then we can say America is in a sense of dementia. Because don't nobody know who they are. Nobody. Only a few people are awakening to this alignment going on. And the alignment is showing the true selves. And if you're not woke, Mother Nature don't care if you woke or not. Up. Hit that restart button on your ass. Restart the process. Because you forgot your mission. You didn't even know what you was. Or were. And that's a shame because everything around you lets you know or reminds you of where you was, how you was, what you did. Because we doers. We did a lot to get here. We ripped open vaginas to get here. It's crazy though. But some people, some occultists, I ain't gonna call them people. Some occultists even know, because they paradigm is all fucked up. But some people know this about you, and they would rather you waste it away because they so caught on the physical. They so caught up in the physical that they want to stay here. I know you heard about the body harvesting and organ harvesting and all of that. They taking the breath out of these fabrics of natural weaving. Like, what made us, made everything. Literally everything that we see, everything that we touch, all of the fabric and material that we indulging in, we connected to. Literally. You getting feelings from these things you touching. You getting emotions. You getting exertions. You getting you feeling when you intertwining with this fabric. Even the air and the breath they taking out of these parts, they trying to keep living. Just die. Just die. There ain't nothing wrong with dying. As y'all can see, when we get older, we start getting lighter. You're dying. Think about a tie-dye shirt, a darker shirt being dyed. Ain't no chemical that the U.S. government or any person that deal with clothes can make. Ain't no cleaner. I didn't mean clothes, by the way. Ain't no cleaner you can make with artificial substances that could clean your damn hands. Ain't nothing you can make. So all these clean motherfuckers, I mean, yeah, you can have a line you draw on how dirty you get and all of this shit, man. I mean, but you just building your immune system. So that's why they saying you get the vaccine, they shoot you with damn diseases, and then your ass get the disease and never recover. Cause that's an easy way to kill your ass. But on the people you know what to indulge in that won't kill your ass, you get a sense of what to stay away from, so you don't be blinded by that type of shit. But all the words inside of this English language, man, is putting us in a bind. It's putting us in a bunch of turmoil, for real. That's hard to get out of unless you ready to wake your ass up. But in this dementia, man, this comes from They try to say we have autoimmune diseases in our body that just causes these other diseases. Let me tell you right now, that is a lie. That is the biggest lie in medicine. All you doctors that studying medicine and diseases, shit, the CDC, y'all lying. Y'all lying about how the body works, because from my research, the body is doing phases that's actually needed to bring in more ascension, to bring in more natural feeling, to bring in more breath. To bring in more breath so you can rise to that potential that you know you are. Sit on the mountaintop. Because you was there already looking down on this type of shit. I'm just trying to put you back up there because I'm up there. Sometimes you could come down, but that's why your voice is echoing, so you won't have to come back down. They'll pick it up and then they'll be like, oh man, you'll get kudos for that, what you just did, because what's happening in the physical happens in the soul first. So that means my deeds that I'm doing from the heart are going to help me rip what I want to into the physical. If I'm bringing y'all some knowledge that y'all haven't heard or that's lost and it's the truth, then I can reap well. I will reap well. And right now I'm not even worried about me reaping. I'm worried about my kids reaping. Actually, that is me. So I am worried about me reaping, and that's why I'm doing this. All of this English language and all of these lies and mix-ups and fake words, they just denoting the originals, man. They trying to knock them out the way so they can be the ones we give our value and tributes to. But if you can't even act according with what you say you got, then how are you even that person you saying you are? Like this compulsive, back to this though, my bad. I had a real brain fart. But this compulsive masturbation, what does compulsive mean? What does compulsive mean? To capture, to be connected to. I mean, we being captured by this earth, you know what I mean? That's why we here. To get these lessons in. But compulsive is near or together. Compulsive, tending to compel, to drive, force. So what you tying yourself to? The lowering. You tying yourself to the lower ring. What I just say about you sitting on the mountain. The lower ring all the way at the bottom. The lower ring is where your ass already been. You know the possibilities of being low already. So why you want to go there again? Also, pale. Pale. P-E-L, not P-A-L-E. Compel. P-E-L. Pale. Pale yellow. Brownish yellow. You like, AJ, what they got to do with it? Since this knowledge, since America been trying to change the gamma, they've been trying to change the gamma, the light we're receiving, the info. Our baby's been coming out like pale brown, like pale yellow, or brownish yellow, like I just read, right? You know what they calling this? They call it, they say your baby got low hemoglobin when your baby come out like this, right? Yeah, your baby has low hemoglobin. Meaning low rouge blood cells, red, low red blood corpuscles. Now let's look at the trio. You got red corpuscles, which carry oxygen through the body, right? And you got white corpuscles, which they are fighting okay, these white corpuscles, right? Because it's saying they attack the antibodies. They attack the antibodies in your body, right? They call them sweaters. They call them sweaters. Sweeters. Sweeters. If your body full of these antibodies, the white is attacking it. And it said that sweeters are sometimes eating the red blood cells too. Which will only make sense if they eat in the old ones, right? The new ones, why would they eat them? I mean, you need to carry this substance, this oxygen through your body so your organs can breathe, so the breather can breathe. But if these sweeters, and look what they doing with the food, you got artificial sweeteners in your shit. You got artificial flavors in your shit. You got shit that's just not even real that you just intaking in your body, right? So then these white corpuscles are not noticing that it could potentially be something else. So the body is looking at it as an antibody or a sweater. It's gonna eat all of the foreign substances. Sweeters eat foreign substances. Kill them. A sweeter is the foreign substance because white corpuscles are producing these also. So these white corpuscles are producing sweeteners, and you are eating sweeters. So by 2060, I can get what they saying. By 2060, I can get with, hell yeah, people gonna be dumb as a motherfucker by then. Or, I didn't mean to say that. It's just, they're just not gonna be aware. They're just not gonna be aware by 2060. Like the CDC said. Oh, and they said that dementia is gonna make up dementia makes up 50 to 70% of cases. But these white corpuscles and these platelets, and they changed hemoglobin to fit in with the globe shit. You can just obviously tell, like, they still trying to push the globe shit, NASA and all the bullshit. NASA on some bullshit. They giving out false info too. So you can't believe nobody. You gotta do your research for yourself. Really, you gotta do it for the self, because when the self is reading this, it's getting it how it gets it. When we all come together, we all gonna have the same information in the end. Ain't no end. Ain't no end. We gonna have the same information though. So why shy away from it? Don't nobody sound dumb not getting something. We can just easily explain it to you, and then you'll be off you go. Up you go. Everything our ancestors spoke about was going up, not down. And then these corpuscles, man, are actually all of these little bodies inside. They're you. It's you. It's your auric field. The auric field is containing some type of gold. They try to make it like autoimmune. It's an autoimmune problem. It's not. And then, because they just want you to do away with your gold, man. Diminish it. Because it's gonna turn into iron. You ever you start bleeding and you lick it. Shit tastes like iron sometimes, don't it? We gotta get up, people. We gotta get our ass up for real. But back to the sweeters. But these sweeters, man, foreign substances, if these fill the body, these are gonna kill you. They killing you. They killing you. Them false versions of yourself are killing you, because everything is pieces of information. Your information. Your DNA is information. Your DNA is information. So if you get introduced to foreign substances and you like them,